Insta360 currently have 3 cameras on the market, the X5, the X4 and the X4 Air. So which one is actually right for you? Insta360 have sponsored this video to help you make that decision, and by the end of this video you'll know which one suits your budget, your style and your shooting goals. And if you want to actually use your 360 camera properly, I've got a full 360 beginners course linked below that'll take you from beginner to confident creator. So let's start with their flagship camera, the Insta360 X5. This is Insta360's premium camera and it shows with the specs. It's the first 360 camera to have user replaceable lenses, and cameras like the Osmo 360 don't have this feature. This means you can change a lens by yourself and carry on filming in minutes. It has bigger sensors, 3 imaging chips, amazing low light performance and all the pro level features. You get pure video mode, raw photo, photo bracketing and better dynamic range. And pure video mode takes shooting in low light to a whole new level. It's not just cleaner footage, it's usable footage in conditions where older 360 cameras would completely fall apart. And there's adaptive tone as well, which helps keep your exposure perfectly balanced straight out of the camera. So this is the camera for creators that want top tier quality with no messing around. But if you want to be prepared for any shooting scenario and you don't want FOMO and you don't want to regret buying a camera because it's got features missing, then this is the one to get. And if you're one of those people that have been holding out with your X3 for a long time, then the X5 is a really huge leap forward and the most obvious choice to jump to. And you'll see a massive difference all round going from the X3 to the X5. So next we have the X4, and this was Insta360's top camera not long ago. This camera shoots crisp 8K video and the image quality is still excellent even today. It's got that solid build, dependable performance, and it does a great job in most shooting scenarios. But it is shown its age. The lenses aren't replaceable, and this is one thing that is expected with newer 360 cameras. The body is bulkier compared to the X4 Air, and it doesn't have the low light pure video mode that the X5 has. Still, for under $400, this is still a strong choice if you just want 8K 360 video, but you're not worried about all the bells and whistles and the additional features. If you're on a budget and you just want great image quality, then this is a great place to start. Just be aware though with this camera, this is likely to be phased out as Insta360 concentrate on their newer models. You're also accepting the risk with this camera that if you scratch or damage a lens in some way, that it can be a long and expensive process and you will be without a camera while this is being fixed. And their third camera is the new camera that's recently been released, which is the X4 Air. And this one's interesting because it's actually better than the X4 in a number of different ways. It's smaller, lighter, and just easier to carry around, and it's genuinely pocket friendly. You can chuck it in your bag, comfortably mount it on a long pole, and even use it on mounts you gave up on because your camera was too heavy. And that alone just opens up a lot of shooting options that just weren't comfortable with heavier cameras. It still shoots 8K 360 video, it still has great image quality, and it also has user replaceable lenses. And one great beginner feature is adaptive tone, which is on by default. And as I said with the X5, this helps with your footage straight out of the camera, even in tricky lighting scenarios. The really good thing is it locks you out of being able to adjust the manual settings, so you don't accidentally mess anything up if you're not confident with manually exposing your shots yet. And again, for those with the X3 that have just been waiting in the wings, waiting for the ideal camera to come about, and they didn't want to jump to the full spec of the X5, but they wanted a lightweight, more portable camera with better image quality than the X3, then the X4 Air might be the upgrade that you've been waiting for. It keeps things simple, keeps things beginner friendly and travel friendly. So here's how I'd look at it if I was trying to decide which Insta360 camera to buy. If you want to make a serious jump in image quality and performance and you just want the best 360 camera from day one, then X5's the one to get. It's the camera that has everything you need from day one and it covers you pretty much in every scenario. If you prefer something lighter and simpler but you still want that sharp 8K image, then it's the X4 Air. It's portable, it's beginner friendly, it's easy just to take with you and use everywhere in any scenario for everyday use. And if you want solid 8K video but without the price tag, then you probably want to go for the X4. But remember, this is older tech and it's less forgiving in those low light conditions, and you do have to contend with the fact that you can't change the lenses. Whichever way you go, remember that you're stepping into the Insta360 ecosystem and all of their cameras are supported seamlessly by their Insta360 mobile app. And the app gives you a lot of smart AI editing tools that just make editing editing a lot easier, especially for beginners. And if you're watching this video around Black Friday, then don't miss out on the biggest discounts and the biggest deals of the year, and you can find them by using my affiliate links down below. You'll get 15% off of the X5, which is the biggest discount ever, and plus you get a free dual replacement lens kit. The X4 is just $299, and the X4 Air will be $299 during Black Friday in the US when it's launched, plus you get a free lens kit. And for the cheapest entry into the 360 world, you can buy the X3 for $229. So let me know in the comments which Insta360 camera you prefer, the sleek X4 Air, the budget-friendly X4, or the premium X5. And if you've got any questions about how any of these cameras work, then drop them in the comments below and I'll try and answer as many as I can. For more 360 comparison videos, you'll want to watch this video next, and I'll see you over there.